I'm Jennifer Angel. Hi there, Taurus. This is my report for you for the week of August the 7th. And it's a eclipse week, so August is the eclipse month. We've got the lunar eclipse on the 7th. Very intense energy with the lunar eclipse. It's like a full moon energy. It just like supercharged. And it's in your fourth house, which is your home and family area. That's where the sun is. And there's quite a bit coming off the sun too, so we'll talk about that in a minute. And it's also the moon, and the eclipse is technically in the solar 10th house in your career area. So, you know, with this, things can come out of the blue with an eclipse. It's like, you know, you can do all the planning and get all organized, and then all of a sudden someone else does something, and, you know, your life, it changes. And the effect of the eclipse can really go up to 6 months until it goes around the 180 degrees, and then you've got sort of the opposite again. But, you know, with this eclipse, you want to just be mindful that what happens over an eclipse period, and certainly a lunar eclipse, can be closure, bringing things to a head so you can look at it, you can sort of reset things during that time. Of course, it can be a little unsettling, but it generally gets you back on track a little bit. So, and if, you know, for some people, they may not even notice it at all. The eclipse is at 15 degrees, so it depends on where that hits, or in your natal chart, in your birth chart. And if you wanted to book a reading to go through that, just go to jenniferangel.com and have a look at the options there. So that really depends on how it's going to affect you. But just on the solar chart, you've got a lot going on around your home and family now, because the sun is in this area, as we've just said. The sun is still conjunct with Mars. Now, a conjunction is when the degree is the same, generally in the same house. The exact degree has passed, but we're still only like 4 degrees apart from the sun and Mars. So it's very powerful. So something can happen, because this is quite intense energy. We got the sun, the moon, and the Mars, and then we've also got the sun in what's called a sextile, which is opportunities opening up, and this is a sextile with Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is abundance and a planet of abundance and expansion, so it's quite a lucky, you know, it's quite a lucky vibration there. And Venus, your ruling planet, in your third house of communication. So putting all this together, certainly seems to be discussions coming up around love, okay, and certainly to do with family members. Now, some things can change, which is good. Maybe they need to, and the lunar eclipse can bring it to a head. So it can have some effect, because the lunar eclipse is actually in your career zone. It's just that we've got all this other activity stemming from around your home and family. It's like, you know, something happens in one area, and then it sort of has a snowball effect on the other area. And you know, often when it's to do with a lunar eclipse, you have no control over it. So, you know, don't, you know, start giving yourself a hard time. You could have done that, or you should have done that, or, you know, because sometimes you just have no control over things, and it's like someone's behind the scenes, and there's more to come as well. And at the end of this week, Mercury is going to go retrograde. Oh, so okay, so that's right in the middle of 2 eclipses, because the other eclipse, which is also the sun and the moon, which is on the 21st of this month, will be in your area of this area of your home and family. And that's like signifies going forward. So what you sort out during this time can come together and go into place with a new beginning, in a couple of weeks' time. So this Mercury retrograde is right in the middle of these eclipses. So and we've got a lot of great stuff stemming off this as well. So it's to me, this is one of the more interesting, let's say, for want of a better word, at times where it seems to be a trigger that can, push things forward. There's also a very, very nice connection between Venus, your ruling planet, and Neptune. Neptune is in your area of friendship, so there's something nice that can come out of that, and that's getting towards the end of the week pretty well when Mercury goes retrograde. Okay, so it's like these things are all sort of happening back to back, so it's possible to have a discussion with a friend which bring something good out of that. So that's nice to look forward to. Okay, so the card I've selected for you, with so much going on, I've selected the pack of Sonia Coquette this week. The answer is simple, her oracle cards, and the card that I've selected for you is connect with your soul family. Okay, so your soul family, to me, it's not only your family, but it's people that you feel connected to, that, there's no doubt in your mind that you have a strong connection. You're together for a reason, and generally when you have that feeling about people, and then in my way of thinking, then you've spent other lives together. Okay, so there's your soul family. So reach out and keep them close and connect with them. Okay. All right, so love and luck to you. Do go along and have a look at jenniferangel.com, book a reading if you want to know more about your eclipses, and sign up for my newsletter. That would be great. Thanks so much. Bye.